On.
Hi, everyone!
Hello!
How's it going? It's Mark
and Aaron
from Arch 4. Thanks so much for joining us today for our intermission interview. Can you believe it's June?
I know. Happy June 3rd.
Yes, happy Pride Month, everybody out there who celebrates. Yes, to you.
Woo! Oh, let me.
A little clink, clink. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Woo!
right. So we're here today. We're going to be talking with Connor Roberts, but we want to tell you about some exciting things that are happening with Art 4 before we bring him into the studio. First thing is that this week we launched 2 new things that we're doing. First was our Wake Up Wednesday, which happened today. Well, I guess that's not the first one. Second one.
That was in reverse order,
yeah,
but
reverse
that's okay.
order. Wake Up Wednesday. It's a little mindfulness exercise for everybody that we'll be doing every Wednesday throughout the summer. And then the other thing that we're doing is our blog called Bending the Gap.
Yes, both of those are being spearheaded by our digital marketing intern, Natalie. So we're super excited that she's joined our team this summer. So check out the blog and the video to get to know more about Natalie and the work she's doing for us.
Yeah, we're also still having our PSA competition. So if you have seen the PSAs that we've been doing and you want to participate, you can absolutely do so. All you have to do is make a 30-second or less PSA that's inspired by a piece of musical theater and use the tagline, stay home, save lives. I was like, are you going to do it? Stay home, save lives, old age. This isn't even, I haven't even had a sip yet.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And you have to submit before June 5th. And you can do that by emailing us at director@art4sb.org.
Yes, so if you didn't know, June 5th is coming up very soon.
Yeah, it's
so
like really
all
quick.
of those musical theater themed PSAs in your mind, you need to make sure you're sending those our way.
Yes, yes.
And also, whoops, wrong direction. The Cyber Sizzle. Okay, don't forget, if you haven't heard about the Cyber Sizzle yet, that is on June 14th. It's an online block party. We're going to hang out virtually together. We have lots of activities planned for you. And make sure that you sign up for our digital party pack.
Oh, what's that?
Okay, so that's your name and email, so we can email you to make sure that you get the virtual schedule of events, so you know what you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss anything, actually.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
But there will also be a virtual raffle number that we'll assign to you. There will be a cocktail recipe because we have a signature cocktail that we're excited to announce. We haven't announced it yet, the name anyway. So you'll get that recipe. There will also be some other secret things that we're going to release the week of the party that I can't tell you yet. But you don't want to miss out on getting the digital party pack. Okay, so how do you get it? You go to our website, art4sb.org/cybersizzle.
Ooh.
And if you scroll down, there's a little digital party pack form there that has name and email. We also have a Facebook event about the Cyber Sizzle, and there's a link on the details of the event as well. So please sign up for the digital party pack. I don't want you to miss out on all the amazing stuff we're going to do. June 14, Sunday, 6 p.m., you better be there.
Yes, Eastern Standard Time for those of you who are on Mountain Pacific. Yes, but today is Intermission Interview, and we have Connor Roberts. He is our Artist of the Week for our ShowTunes Sunday program. Now, our ShowTunes Sunday program is something that we started in early April as a way to raise relief funds for artists who have been financially impacted by COVID-19. We're very excited to have Connor Roberts with us here today.
Woo!
Hello, Connor.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Now, don't forget, everybody, that you can put comments for Connor, and they'll pop up on the window. And yes, comments for Connor the whole time. We'll take them. We'll take them.
Hashtag comments for Connor.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, let's start out with Mr. Roberts. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh no, he froze. I can't see him at all. That's hysterical. Tell us about yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, we have you now.
I'm Connor. I'm a local artist in South Bend.
Yeah.
Just working my way through. I'm a dancer, actor, singer, musical theater, if you will. Yeah, that's me.
I love it. Now, we met you through Clay High School when you were a sophomore, but that was also your first year at Clay. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and so where were you before then?
So before that, I was in Schenectady, New York. I went
Love
to
it.
Whoa, how do you say that? How do you spell that?
It's Schenectady.
Connected.
Yeah.
I didn't do it right. I'm sorry. We'll work on that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
Hashtag comments for Connor, hashtag Schenectady.
Exactly. Yeah. It's in upstate New York, but it's still like more of a city area. So yeah. General
So
electric.
bigger than South Bend or not bigger than South Bend?
I feel like it feels bigger than South Bend, because it is more of a city. But I think that but I feel like South Bend fills up more capacity in terms of like farmland and stuff.
Gotcha. Hello, Christian.
Who else is here? We also have another guest.
Oh.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
We love
Yeah, you can give me lessons on how to pronounce that later. I think I'm going to need it. For sure. So talk to us about the transition to South Bend. So I know you said it was similar in size, but did it feel like the same city vibe?
It's definitely different.
I think we should stop and all do some tongue twisters.
Yeah, I feel it's South Bend, unless you're living in the downtown area, I feel like it's not some place that you can walk everywhere. In Schenectady, I feel like there's places to walk to all the time. It is like more of a city, and South Bend is very suburban, if you will. So
yeah, sure.
that's
What was your favorite place to walk to in Schenectady?
So weirdly enough, there was a cemetery up my street. But there was also a park, so I definitely enjoyed both of those places just because, reflect.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Christian. Mimi and Pierre are socially distancing all together.
Hey guys.
Hello.
I love that your favorite place to walk was a cemetery. That's amazing. So you came to Clay, you joined the magnet program, but did you do theater before you came to Clay?
Yeah, so Schenectady High School it's technically a theater company called Blue Roses. It's a really unique company. And so I did 2 shows there. But before that, I was mainly like an art kid up and coming who did choir, art classes, things of the sort. So I really haven't dove into theater the way I did until I came to South Bend and Clay. So
very cool.
Very grateful for that.
Sorry, but so why did you know that you were picking the arts magnet, or you just happened to land there? Or because when we moved here from Chicago, it felt a little, it took us some time to get our bearings on what the school system was like in regards to those magnet programs and what they had to offer. Definitely. How did you kind of navigate that, especially from a student perspective?
Yeah, well, I think because my stepfather lived here, he had a lot of information on the schools, and it was either Clay or Penn, and I think I liked the comfort and the smaller size of Clay, because to me, Schenectady was like a bigger high school, so it was kind of easy to discover something different, if that makes sense. So,
sure.
And it was fine arts, and it was a magnet program, and I've never been about like a training situation. Hi, Pierre.
Hello.
I'm about to cry.
Okay, so I want to know particularly because I worked at Clay High School as well on musical theaters shows. What is the biggest mishap that happened backstage that nobody knows about?
Yeah, that you like couldn't tell us as a student, but now that we're past that,
Oh Lord,
spill the tea, girl.
you have to make me think back. Oh my goodness.
I love it. We had perfectly well-oiled productions. No mistakes ever.
Yes,
Exactly.
and everybody got along because it's theater, and we all like each other.
We're all angels. I feel like if it were something, it'd probably be something with Lucy Beard or Brielle, because
Brielle is online, so let's hear a story, a Brielle story.
Yeah.
help me out here. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
All of the tea.
Oh, Maya wants all of the tea
All
as
of the
well.
tea. Yes. It's steaming hot. Time to spill it. Sorry. Moving on to the next question. I feel like you're into the Broadway scene. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Great. I'm done reading now. You're definitely into the Broadway scene, and sometimes we are hearing about an upcoming show because of you. So what have been some of your best Broadway experiences that you witnessed as an audience member?
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like most people who know me, it's very prominent, but it would be Hadestown. It's such a beautiful show. And it really is. I mean, Broadway theaters, I am fortunate enough to have experienced Broadway. But even though they are like smaller theaters, they're still filling a lot of a crowd. And I feel like Hadestown and the people in it definitely make you feel like you're a part of something with them. I'm fortunate enough to like also talk to someone in the ensemble, and just her experience. Her name's Kimberly Maribel. She's a phenomenal dancer.
Love Kim.
What a doll. And speaking to her, it's definitely something just inspiring because they've all been in the shoes that we've been, although it's a different experience for each person. And they are very inspirational with people who want to do that. And just shows that are trying to spread that information and start conversations. Like Jagged Little Pill is another great show, which I know it's a popular show. It is so beautiful and was very well done, which is one of the songs I did.
Yes.
We're gonna save that for later in the interview.
Okay. I'm pumping the brakes.
But I am curious with Hadestown, did you like 10 seconds in, you're like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing? Or was it the more you learned about the show, developed you really liking the show? Because I've had both experiences happen to me in life, so I'm just curious kind of your process. And
definitely. So Megan Beard introduced me. Shout out to Megan. Hey girl.
Megan.
And it was before everything had come, before Broadway, so they had like 3 different runs. So you got to experience the New York Theater Workshop, which was very stripped down and very like indie folk. And now Hadestown is this upbeat and draws its inspiration from multiple cultures in America, I would say. But for me, it's always been the message behind and relating to, but finding inspiration within the myth itself. So I feel like that being in the way that it was told, it was very like awestruck and mind-blowing, if that makes sense. So
yeah, absolutely. And ridiculous vocal ranges.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen so many, well, not so many, but roles that are so low and so high in one show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like it's probably, I don't know, it wasn't until recently where I realized how long it really takes a show to make it to Broadway. And so the fact that as an audience member, you're kind of able to track that with this specific show is really wonderful. And then the fact that, so it's like this 10-year adventure for them, and then it made it to Broadway and it was still relevant. And then that song about building the wall, like, couldn't have been more pertinent at this time. You know, nobody could have planned for that, but here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm moving on to my next question. So I hear that you are a Cynthia Erivo fan. So if you could go on a date anywhere in the world, just the two of you, where would it be and what would you do?
Yes. Cynthia's listening.
Yes, we call.
If you're listening, babe.
Ha
I would go anywhere that she would want to go, but probably like a basic, like a coffee shop. I just would love to talk to her. She's such, whether it's funny or whether it's a serious topic, she literally is just perfectly imperfect at the same time, if that makes sense.
I saw this clip on the YouTube of her singing at a concert with Shoshana Bean.
Yes.
And Cynthia wanted to vamp, but the band like kind of ended. And Shoshana Bean turns back to the band and she's like, Cynthia wants to go again, and we're going again.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Oh my
So
goodness.
good. I was like, man, I wish I could. And the audience was like, oh. It like kind of took the breath out of the room. It was amazing. What's been your most rewarding experience as a performer or an artist? Something that you've worked on? What's given you some life?
Probably just the fact that I'm doing it. I'm able to use my body, my voice, and my spiritual side as well to produce something that's going to affect people. I think that I am very grateful for everything that Clay has taught me, whether it be good or bad, because I mean, let's be honest, we have both good and bad experiences.
Well, we didn't mention them before, so you can bring one up now if you want.
Yeah, it's time if you want to come clean.
But I also think I'm just kidding. I love Clay. But I think I've also had great experiences outside of Clay as well. And I think that's one of the beauty of South Bend and me coming here and realizing it now, that we do have these different theaters that we are allowed to give and takes from. And it gives me the hope and joy that I can take what I learned and move somewhere else with it, or stay here and improve that, or, you know, it gives you a toolbox of things to use and show to people. So
yeah, absolutely. That resonates at a level, definitely, for us. I was thinking about that the other day as we were walking down the street. We walked to the bank to drop off something. Probably money. I don't know. That's what you do at a bank. And it just kind of, it hit me that life led us to the right spot. I've heard people say this about South Bend before, that it's big enough that you can actually, it's small enough that you can make an impact, but big enough that that it's going to be significant enough to do something. I don't know. That's not eloquent. I'm not saying that well at all. But it's like the sisterhood of the traveling pants. I just feel like it fits us well.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Anyway.
Oh my.
Well, that's just me. I'm gonna take another sip.
For those viewers out there that don't know all the details about Connor, Connor is also a very good dancer and choreographer.
Yes.
And dances with Uzima. So tell us a little bit about how you got associated with that organization and kind of dance in your life.
Yes. So I feel like I've always been a mover, but I really didn't take any dance until I moved here. So Clay kind of got me started. Lena Polsonetti, Hannah Fisher, Chloe Eileen, beautiful people and beautiful inspirations into my dance career itself. When it comes to Uzima, I was doing In the Heights, which was a phenomenal experience. I met Pierre, and then he's been trying to get me to join Uzima, and I wanted to, but just certain circumstances wouldn't allow me to participate. And then I finally was able to make the time for it, and it changed my life, and it gives me a whole new perspective on movement in my body and in other bodies, and the way I experience discovery of different movements. So yeah, definitely.
Now, you've been pretty vocal online about your support for Black Lives Matter and the movement. What do you feel that some people may not understand about that movement?
Well, I think some people don't understand that it's a movement in itself. People continue to say all lives matter and blue lives matter, but what they fail to acknowledge is that there are systems that are rooted in slavery and other systems that prevent Black, Indigenous, people of color from succeeding the way that someone who is white, it's based on skin color. I feel that people need to acknowledge that privilege. There's a lot I could talk about. It's really about accountability and holding yourself accountable, and realize that it's not a political conversation. It's a human rights conversation, and the fact that you consider it a political conversation is part of the problem.
And kind of an insult.
And very disrespectful. It's about getting involved with your community, seeing what's happening around you. You can go to Black Lives Matter South Bend on Facebook, find different events that are happening, Zoom calls. There's one on Saturday. And I'm not a voice for Black Lives Matter. I'm not a voice for Black people, but I'm a voice in support of Black lives. I am a voice to give the information to people who have privilege and to let them know that we have work to do.
Yeah.
Hi, Tiana. Oh, I love her. That's my friend from New York.
Yay! Hello!
Well, we appreciate you expressing that. Racism is a white person's problem to solve. We need to step up and fix our stuff. Yeah, totally.
Okay, moving on. You took a gap year.
Yes, I did.
Let's talk about that, your experience of that. A lot of college students, I feel like that conversation is happening, partly because of COVID and the pandemic. But yeah, just kind of talk about your experience and maybe why that was helpful for you, or what things you learned in the year off. And yeah.
Definitely. Man, it was very informative. For me, it was about discovery and taking the time that I needed to decide if this was something that I really wanted to do. For the opportunity of allowing me to discover a different part that I love, which would be like directing and diving into more choreography that isn't just the stereotypical dance, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And of course, I feel like anyone who is planning on taking a gap year needs to make sure that they are motivated. And if your motivation comes from taking the time that you need, or taking the time to just work a little bit and experience something, then let that be your motivation. For me, I wish I would have taken a little more classes or done a little more, but I know that now is my time to do that. So I'm excited to see what comes next. There we go. That's
No, I love that phrase. My time is now. That's nice.
On that, and I think something that's resonating there is that learning isn't necessarily just taking place in the classroom.
Exactly.
Right? So if you can, NPR was just talking about this yesterday. If you can take your time to plan out your gap year of what you're doing and execute a plan that will then hopefully provide you tools that will make you do more well or better when you do enter school. And exactly. I think from an outside perspective, I think you did a good job at doing that. And like, it was a good year of self-discovery.
Definitely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was cool to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've recently finished the college audition process. Could you tell us a little bit of what that experience was like, and what thoughts and tips you'd share with other people to kind of navigate through that? Because I'm sure it could be a difficult landscape to do that and standardized testing and school, doing performances at the same time, having a family. Oh yeah, and you're growing up, right? Yeah.
Really. Man, musical theater auditions. It's literally probably one of the most stressful things that I have experienced. Another form of discovery throughout this year is just like, which you guys helped me with a lot, like truly, is you're auditioning for them, but they're also auditioning for you. So just remember that. Make sure that you are putting in the work, whether that means taking one show off, because I know everyone's like, let me do a show, let me do a show. But you also need to remember that you can do both, yes, but you need to make time for, if you think that going to school is going to help you with your career, then take the time to fully pursue that as well. Commit to the work. I definitely feel like doing this a second time around because I wasn't happy with the results from the first round. It definitely shows me that you need to be prepared. You need to do the work, like I said, and soak in as much information as well while you're doing that. So
yeah, being prepared is very important.
Yeah,
and that is a trait that when you get out there in the acting world and you're moving into your other stuff, is going to come so in handy, because there are going to be people competing for other jobs that just aren't going to be prepared. They will be equally as talented, but they will not be prepared. Prepare yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do it.
Word.
Okay, so tell us more about school. Where are you going? What are you studying?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What secrets can we find out?
Yeah, tell us. Our audience wants to know.
I know. So all recruiters are watching right now.
That's right.
I've committed to going to Columbia College in Chicago.
Woo!
Yay! There's still things that need to be filled out, but I'm finally committed. So I'm ready for the next step. I will be studying musical theater. And I chose Columbia because I feel that before I speak, I'm going to speak my opinion about it now. It gives me the opportunity to study other things as well as pursue my passion. So I'm able to take more dance classes and discover different things within musical theater or theater in general, such as directing and acting. And even outside of the arts, I'm able to take maybe a science class or something else as well that will help me potentially be more inspired and discover even more things about myself. So I'm excited to see what that brings me. And that's my spiel.
What's your plan for after school? What's your 10-year plan? Where do you want to live when you retire?
My 10-year plan. Let's see. I know that my long-term goal past 10 years is to make art that is long-lasting and transcendent, if you will. And I feel like that everyone has the capability to do that. Along with that, it's, like I said before, holding things and people accountable, making work that's for everyone. And I just want to be able to provide that, whether it be performing, directing, or working somewhere. I'm very much of a person who just experiences things. I may have a motivation, but I definitely am always wanting to learn, and I hope that's something that I never lose.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that takes me. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I like it.
Do you see a long-term future in Chicago, or kind of do you have a city in mind, or you are very open?
I feel like I'm very open. I have like little motivations, like Broadway would be a dream, or a tour. Broadway is the motivation, or a US tour is also a motivation.
Or Schenectady.
Or Schenectady. So I think I'm very open, and I'm also open to dance companies or working directly in certain theater companies, whatever is going to bring me the work that I'm okay with representing myself and representing other people
Yes.
as well. So, and I feel like, not that I'm a professional actor, I'm working that way up, but I feel like people also need to remember that it also is about you. Get the experience, but also provide that for you. And you should be representing yourself, because you're selling yourself to these people. You may be playing a character and telling a story, but at the end of the day, the actor is still you. So portray that.
Yeah. So
I'm
many good.
walking away. I'm so sorry.
I
know.
feel like I should be
Sure.
taking notes.
I know. I wish I had like a little pop-up. I could do it in real time. There's so many nuggets here for everybody.
Yeah, good thing this is recorded.
Yes. Let's take a deeper dive into ShowTunes Sunday.
Yay!
So tell us a little bit about your experience creating your videos, maybe how you chose the songs,
Definitely.
making a video with Mark.
Mark.
I'm not easy to work with. I know I'm not. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. Let's see. ShowTunes Sunday was honestly just fun. As my first post when I shared the beautiful videos that you guys helped me with, recorded performance is, for some reason, I have a hard time with. I've experienced that when it comes to school auditions, or even this. Like, this was a fear of mine. And so I just wanted to make sure that I have fun and have a vision as well, and like show my artistry, but show my artistry. So I just wanted to have fun. It was also something, this process has inspired me to make art. I've kind of been in this rut of how am I affecting change within, whether it be in quarantine or whether it would be in the Black Lives Matter movement that we're experiencing right now, and have always experienced. But this truly has inspired me to continue to make art. I mean, I wasn't singing. I have Uzima rehearsal calls, and that really helps me to keep my body active, but I need to continue to be mentally stimulated as well, and
Sure.
making sure that I'm providing myself with creative outlets. So it really inspired me with that. In terms of picking the songs, Jagged Little Pill, when Mark and I first had the conversation, it just popped into my head. Don't know why, but we did it. And so
I was so excited. When he said that, I was like, it's a musical theater pop song?
mhm.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And so I was very excited about that. And then while in my head was, Mark helped me choose. You both helped me choose.
Yeah,
and
you
I-
did the list, and then I was like, this is what I want you to sing.
Yeah. And I definitely think it is speaks for itself in terms of, I think, knowing each other personally, how I personally can not give myself the credit that I deserve sometimes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that speaks for artists in general and people in general. Remember to give yourself that. And I feel like it was a good song to represent now.
Yes.
I agree with that.
So, and I'm more of a dramatic person sometimes. So I think it kind of,
No.
let's cry a little bit, or like, let's do it. So I think it works well.
I loved when, so you told me that you had a concept for the Jagged Little Pill, Hand in My Pocket, but we didn't really talk about what it was. So I just received all of these clips of stuff, and I was like, why is there a handprint on his leg? And then like, what's with the peace sign? And I'm like not putting it together until I start actually, putting the clip into one thing.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if it came out the way that you had in your mind, but you had clearly specified what you wanted in these moments.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I interpreted it. How, when you saw the final product, because for those of you who don't know, we don't share what the video is until we put it on social media on Sundays at 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like seeing that, knowing what your vision was ahead of time?
I definitely think it encompassed vision. So the only thing that popped into my mind was was the paint. I don't know why I saw paint. I think I just have this paint aesthetic sometimes, or this vibe going that I like to achieve. So, and then at the last second, I was like, I need some lip sync as well. And so it kind of was supposed to be like casual, kind of to reflect the song, like, here's a casual moment. Oh, but here's just me having fun with my friend. And here's just shout out to Madison, love you.
Yeah, Madison, I love you.
So I think it definitely encompassed everything and more that I was expecting from it, and just kind of reflect the fun that I wanted to have. So, yeah.
If you haven't seen those videos yet, viewers, please log on to art4sb.org, our Facebook page. It's art4sb.org. And you can see those videos by Connor. So Madison was the person throwing the paint?
Yes. And painted on the fancy stuff.
Have you had paint thrown on you before?
I cannot confirm or deny that question.
I love it. Well, my friend, it's time to play our game.
Oh, it's time for the game. It's time for the game. Now.
Oh, yeah, go for it. This is just marriage, folks. This is what marriage looks like.
Unscripted here. So don't forget, we're trying out a new game that I don't want to spoil the title or the rules to that Mark will introduce. But we want people to play along. So now is the time to re-engage viewers out there.
Yeah.
It's going to go fast. I think it's a fast-paced game, but please participate.
Yeah, absolutely. So I completely made up this game by myself. And by that, I mean, I saw Ellen DeGeneres do it on her show. And so, Ellen, thank you.
Hey,
So
Mimi Bell is ready.
Yes, Mimi Bell is ready. We're gonna play a game of what is it called? 5-second rule. This is the second time tonight. I forgot the name of our own thing. 5-second rule. And our contestants are going to be Connor and Dr. Alban, and you are going to have 5 seconds to answer a question. I'm going to give you a question or a topic. And within that time, you need to give me 3 responses. Okay. Great.
Who goes first? Me?
Don't be nervous. Aaron's gonna go first because he kind of knows what's happening. So and here's a timer for everybody. And we've never done this, folks, so don't freak out, okay? Nothing to see here, but stay engaged at the
same time. Put in the comments, respond. You have 5 seconds.
Yes.
Type fast.
Okay, so Aaron, name 3 things that you might put in your hair.
My fingers, putty, and spray.
Oh, you got it! Yay! That was great. I love it. All right, Connor. Name your 3 favorite musicals.
Hadestown, Jagged Little Pill, and Hair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pause and do some people.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pause. So pause and show some comments.
Christian puts gum in his hair. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, Christian said
sometimes you never know.
Gum. Pierre. Gel.
We need 2 more though, Pierre. We need 2 more.
Come on, Aaron. You got to read the rest of these comments.
Oh my goodness, I didn't say color purple. Oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Did you do
my life?
Cynthia, I'm so sorry. Mimi Bell said
brush fingers clips.
Oh, Mimi Bell for
Mimi.
hair said brush fingers.
Nice
clips.
Typing fast, Mimi. That was good.
Yeah, goodness gravy. Brielle, she said,
I'm so embarrassed.
Wow, the shade of this crowd.
So embarrassed.
Yeah, yeah, as we should. Okay, we're gonna go on to our next question. If I could figure out how to do this timer.
I'm up, right?
Yeah. So Aaron, you are up. Aaron, name 3 types of pizza.
Cheese, margarita, and meat.
Ooh, the timer. I had trouble with the timer. We knew this was going to be a problem. All right, Connor. Name 3 different things that you might tie.
A tie, a bow tie, your shoelace.
Woo!
Nice.
That was good.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Sweating over here.
Literally peeps.
Okay. Yeah.
I like the peeps.
Yeah. Christian said for the pizza, sausage, cheese, and pepperoni. Brielle, pineapple, cheese, sausage. These comments are coming in fast, folks.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. Pierre, pepper, cheese, sausage. Pepper, interesting choice. Lisa, cheese, margarita, and sausage. A tie. Good.
Good beer.
Score. Yes. Shoelaces, tie, scarf. Christian, a scarf. Yes. Mimi, shoes, hair, tie.
Shoes.
Oh, yeah, she's on it. Brielle, tie, rope, shoelace. Okay,
yes.
got it. Yes. All right. Yes, ma'am. I feel like... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I need to be sharing these comments on the screen. I feel like I'm having an anxiety attack trying to type these.
I agree.
My feelings. Yes. What a fun bunch. I love you all. All right, we're gonna move on to another question. Whose turn is it?
Me. I gotta go.
All right.
I'm ready.
Aaron. All right. Name 3 things that fit in your pocket.
My hand, my wallet, and gum.
Yes. You guys are good.
Okay.
All right. Connor, are you ready?
Yes.
What are 3 things someone would say if they're surprised?
Oh my gosh. What? I can't believe this. You know what? I'm waiting for Ellen to call me up. I'm ready.
I know. We're gonna get sued. Ooh. Yeah. Going back to the pocket question. Well, Mimi said my heart is pounding.
No.
Yes, you're welcome. It's cardio, and you don't even have to leave your couch.
Yes, it was free.
Yeah, it's free cardio. Watch, phone, wallet, hand. Look at these. Walmart phone, glove. Yes.
Agreed. I love Walmart.
Walmart is with me everywhere. Phone, money, keys, hand.
Love it.
Hard. Susan Moore says keys, chapstick, and fingers.
Yes, Mark always has chapstick on him.
I try. I want to keep my lips nice and it's just nice. Okay.
Lint. Yes.
Lint is in the pocket.
Well.
Card, receipt, money. Yes. Pierre, wallet, not Walmart.
Oh, wallet.
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
That's good for y'all.
Wow. What?
Wow. What? Wow. Whoa. Is it what? So was that whoa or wow?
It's
wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
I love it. Susan Morrison. So what? And Maya said, "Oh snap! Geez, yikes!" I'm surprised nobody said zoinkies.
Ooh. Oh my word! I say, oh my word. What?
Golly jeepers!
Nice,
girl.
I love these.
I'm a Christian. Oh my God.
I can't.
All right. Quite times, ain't it? We'll do another round. Is that okay?
Yeah. Me.
Okay.
I want to go. I'm ready.
All right, Aaron. Name 3 fun cat names.
Ah.
Oh shoot.
Meow. Whiskers. Paws.
Meow.
Cat names. Cat names, not parts of the cat. You did something cats say. And then 2 parts of a cat. Right. The technology is killing me. The technology is killing me, folks. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
To our producers out there, I'm so sorry. All right. Connor.
Yes.
What are 3 nicknames you call a friend?
Girl. B word. Cupcake.
Ah, you ran out of time. Oh, B word. Oh, let's see what our audience had to say. Mimi Bell with the cat question. Kitty, cat, Mimi. I feel like that's a hashtag waiting to happen.
Oh, I like these.
Yeah.
Kiki, little Toto, Fifi.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Tinker, Tiger.
Garfield.
That's my personal favorite.
Spot, Lucky, Mittens.
Yeah, those are good ones.
I use Spot Remover on my dog, and now I can't find him. Fluffy, Snowflake.
That's like a tongue twister for Mark.
Yeah.
Spots, yes. Mittens, that's been a popular one.
Furball, that's good. I like it. Boo, girl. I still don't know if those are cat names or what you call a friend. Buddy Pal.
I don't think those are cat names.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although I had a dog named Buddy growing up, a miniature collie.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Christian said, I can't say what he calls me. It's mean.
Ooh, ugly.
Rhea.
Okay, are there more? Or is there one more?
Oh, yeah. We could do another round. I wrote like 30 of these questions.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go, friends. Let's see. Aaron, name 3 things you would get in trouble with at home.
Lying, not wearing pants.
The timer's not going.
Talking too much.
You're out of time.
Not wearing pants.
Is someone keeping score?
Okay, for the record, I have never yelled at him for not wearing pants. Okay. All right. Connor.
Mother is watching.
Yeah, I know. All right, Connor. Name 3 things you put in your coffee in the morning.
Sugar. Nothing. Creamer.
That's good.
Good job.
The
Good
video
job.
of the counter isn't really worth. Let's visit what some of our audience members had to say over here. I'm sweating so much. I'm so warm.
It's got hot in here.
Yeah. Mimi Bell said that she'd call her friends Mark, Aaron, and Connor.
Oh, good job. Points.
Yes. That's what I call my friends. Pierre, what would you get in trouble with at home?
Oh, hitting.
Oh, Pierre, don't do that.
No hitting.
No hitting. There's no crying in baseball. Maya said everything.
I guess that speaks for itself.
It is the rhythm of life. Violence, lying, sneaking
Oh,
out.
I never snuck out. That's too risky.
I did that more than a few times. I would sneak out the bathroom window of the upstairs Bathroom. I already said
Yes,
bathroom.
you said bathroom.
Never mind. Leaving a tiny amount of milk left in the car. I feel like this is the beginning sentence of a memoir. No dishes. No having a Screaming. Screaming. We're on the coffee question. Creamer, sugar, spoon. That's
good.
Yes. That's Jennifer Lopez said finger, and then Ellen said, "What? You don't have spoons in your house?" It was hysterical. Milk, sugar, honey.
Oh, I do honey in my coffee too. I love it.
Really?
Yeah, honey and a little bit of milk.
Really?
Sugar, cream, spoon. Yes, I like it. Cream, honey, sugar.
Love it.
So funny, I'm crying. I don't know how you get that in your coffee.
Well,
all right, we're gonna do one more round.
One more round.
Round. Okay,
that sounds great.
Final round. I'm sure that I won't be able to get this thing working because it's been so sufficient so far. All right, Aaron.
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, my timer disappeared again. Aaron, name 3 gifts you would give a friend.
My love, my friendship, food.
That's on brand. All right. Connor.
I'm ready.
I can't with this video. I know, and it's not even because I'm drinking right now. It's just because it's complicated. Connor, name 3 things you would say to a cute baby.
I love you. And hey baby. Yes. No.
That was good.
Oh my gosh.
So Mimi would give hugs, a sweater, and money. Very good, very good. Brielle, scarf, hugs, tea bags. Oh, I do like tea. Can we be friends?
Brielle, you're teabagging your friends.
Mark, oven.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Maya, jewelry, socks, shirt. Yes, also good. Money, jewelry, gift card. I love the gift cards. Always like the gift cards. Sweater, snow globes, slaps on the butt. Okay, I'll let Mark get the slaps on the butt.
I can't go there right now. I just
Cutie and sweetie for baby. Yes, love it, love it. Hi. Aw. Did you go boop? That's true. That is what you say to babies. That's very on point. Aw, hi.
Ew. Really what I say. Okay. Oh, we lost our feed. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Gucci.
Sorry.
Stop crying, bro. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, I think we're frozen.
Now we might be frozen, and that's okay. We're gonna click on this if we can. Folks at home, there's a few technical difficulties, but if you can still hear us, thank you so much for playing along. We're working on getting things back over here on our studio. That is the end of our round of playing the 5-second rule. Thank you, Ellen DeGeneres, for that wonderful game. We didn't monetize it at all, so thank you. Don't sue us. Connor, we can hear. Thank you, Christian. Connor, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for working with us this week. Thank you for speaking out about social justice reform and we really appreciate the advocacy that you do, not just for the arts community, but for the community at large. You are an inspiring person, and we are very fortunate to be working with you. So continue to do the awesome work that you're doing. It sounds like you have a wonderful moral compass that is going to lead you in some fantastic directions if you continue to listen to it. Again, thank you so much, my friend. We really appreciate you joining us this evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
Cool.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yay. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. For those of you who are still at home and still listening, God bless you. We just want to tell you about a few things that are going to be happening for us. A reminder that our Wake Up Wednesday series started today. This morning, it is a 10-minute segment of a morning warm-up routine that you could do to just encourage mindfulness and spirituality in your life while the world is going crazy around you. We also introduced our Art4 blog, Bending the Gap, which is connecting you with more mindfulness tools and keeping you updated about important information that is happening in the world of Art4. We have our PSA contest, which is going on right now. You can submit a video to be in our PSA contest. Submit by June 5th, so the end of this week, by sending an email to director@art4sb.org. We're looking for 30-second clips inspired by a piece of musical theater. You have to use the tagline, "Stay home, save lives," and again, send it to us by June 5th. We have our Cyber Sizzle coming up on June 14th, everyone. That's a Sunday. Mark your calendars. It's starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a virtual block party that we're throwing. We just want to connect the community together. There's a little bit of a fundraising goal attached to that, but it's going to have some entertainment, a cocktail tutorial. There's going to be some trivia games for all of you, and we're going to be handing out some prizes throughout the evening. So stay connected, and you can stay connected by going on our website, art4sb.org/cybersizzle, and sign up for our digital party pack, which includes the schedule for the evening so you don't miss a beat, and fun details and tips for how you can stay engaged for the rest of the evening. For all of you who are still with us right now, thank you for enjoying this evening with us. We hope that you and yours are safe and well. Continue to love and take care of each other out there, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, so cute.